Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful sunny day in Ohio? It is Tuesday, and no, we're not hooking up to go plow, obviously.
No, we're selling all the plow equipment, the trucks, everything. We're leaving the snow removal business.
We're done.
Done and over with. It's just a joke, okay? Not gonna lie, I'm thinking about it. I'm definitely thinking about it after this year.
Serious inquiries.
All right, so we're hooking up.
We are hooking up. We're hooking up. We're hooking up for a reason, though.
Yes.
And that reason is you'll just have to stick around and check out.
Absolutely.
Just kidding. We need to get stuff out of the driveway. Lawn care season's coming. Snow removal season decided to take the year off. And this plow has been in our way now for almost 2 months.
Yeah, I think the old groundhog seeing its shadow says you get 6 more weeks of winter, but
yeah, I don't think groundhog's a good representation of our values anymore. We're gonna have to find something new.
Right, I agree. But it's blocking our driveway here, so we got to get it out of the way.
Look at all the debris under there. So simply we need access with lawn care season going to be kicking off here in no time to our driveway here. So yeah, we're going to do some moving around of equipment here. All right, so regular cab. This truck has not moved in what, a month?
Oh, it's been a while.
This truck hasn't moved in a month since our last salting.
Look at those tires.
Yeah, that's from the mud. Kind of gives you an idea of just how soft the ground is. I think maybe we froze for a couple weeks. We already got Easter lilies coming up. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. When we get down to the property, remind me to show you the flowers.
Okay.
Still runs. Forward. Okay. All right, guys, so there's nothing else we can do to try to convince old man Winter to come back around for a little bit rather than take the plows completely off and act as if we're storing them away for the rest of the year, huh?
Or we could just take the salt spreaders off too.
Yeah.
You think that would help?
Yeah, that's a lot more work. Now, don't get me wrong, within 2 weeks, if we get closer to the end of the month and there's nothing really in the forecast, we'll go ahead and take one of them out just so we can transition completely one truck over to lawn care.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, shortly after that, probably both of them. But grab the trailer real quick. We're on out of here.
Look how pretty.
Pretty cool, huh?
Aww. So crazy that it's just right here
Yeah.
amongst all the yuck, I should say.
Well, we got some grass growing right there on top too that I see.
Okay.
See it, guys?
Oh, wow.
So things are definitely growing, and it ain't gonna be long. I'd say at this pace, if we stay warm, ground temperatures are above 50, a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks maybe.
I'd love, once this kind of all settles, I want to get it all kind of leveled out and maybe put some lilies or something, or hostas or something planted up here.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll figure out something through here.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to do green all the way up the whole entire property line. All right, grab the trailer real quick. I wanted to show TQ those flowers though. I noticed them when I was here the other day. Thought they were really pretty. And currently 47 degrees. I'll take it. And how many apartment complexes are there? And what's a good email? Chipotle is not the place to take a phone call. I could not hear them for nothing.
What?
Exactly. My goodness. I know I hinted at you guys earlier, or mentioned it at least, that we were thinking about leaving snow removal, and that's definitely a possibility. I'm not gonna lie. We've had a few conversations just because, and if we didn't have contracts, I'll say it like this: if we didn't have contracts that paid us regardless, this would be an easy decision. I would probably be out of the snow game. We've done okay. Even if you took last year's really good year into this year's, which was really bad, and cut it in half, we still did really, really well on an average. It's more or less now coming down to the, you know, hey, we would like to take a vacation, and you can't get away when you don't have employees. Us being owner operators, that's one part of it. We also would like to explore other business avenues as well, like storage facilities, and we haven't been able to really travel to go see any of that. And it's really just trying to travel and see things and get away to check other things out, or even just a family vacation, and not being able to do it because you always, us being 1 hour below the lake, you just never know. Like right now, there's no snow in the forecast, but literally the wind could change and moisture get in the air, and we could have a massive snowstorm in no time. So yeah, anything else I missed? I
was gonna say, you were like, oh, it's good one year, bad another, good another, but we decide, oh, we're gonna be done for next year, and then we, like, there's a really good year, and then we're like sitting back like, dang it. Yeah. I wish we had that extra, you know, but it's hard to really judge it.
And that's all winter money really is. It's just extra money that helps us get ahead faster. And then when it doesn't do anything like this, you kind of sit around and you're like, you know, bought a new salt spreader this year for 10 grand, didn't use it.
Basing off of last year. That's what we were going off of, right. Really, so. Well,
we had expected growth that we were hoping for, and yeah, if you don't sign those contracts where you get paid regardless, it's a tough row to hoe, I guess you could say. Anyways, let's get this done. I just figured I'd share that with you real quick. We should have laid it out in the sun for a little bit.
Some of it is a little warm from the truck window.
Still got one more on that side. There we have it. So that's a lot easier to go on when it's nice and warm. But I did want to say as well, this is why we've been exploring pretty hardcore into the firewood stuff as well. We got some other tools and stuff coming. We really want to try it out before we really invest. We don't have to sell the wood. We're fine with keeping it and using it at the shop and the house eventually, as long as we can keep it good or preserved. But if it starts, you know, where we think in the next year or so it would go bad, we would just sell it off. But it's kind of why we're exploring a lot of different avenues, guys. We got a lot that we want to achieve in this life, and yeah, I guess firewood or potentially leaving snow removal could even be one of them. I really do like snow removal. I love snow removal. When we're plowing, it's fun as can be, but it's kind of like one of those things that almost holds you hostage a bit. If you plow snow for a living, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's hard to have life outside of snow removal, and you know, it's great when it snows. The money's good. It's just one of those things where you got to kind of weigh the pros and the cons. So.
And being owner operators and parents, like depending on what time of the day the snow comes, it's like, okay, who do we have to line up for babysitters or to get the kids somewhere where they need to be, because we have to be elsewhere. So it's hard. So
yep,
lot to weigh.
Yeah, and I don't want to sway anybody away from snow removal. If it's something you're thinking about doing, we're just in a different spot, guys. I don't want to use social media as an excuse or as a crutch, but it allows us to be able to do some things that maybe you guys wouldn't do. So just make sure you take that into account. And that's just me being honest with you and open with you guys, because that's the way we like to keep it. But we'll see. I really do want to stay in snow removal, but then again, it's kind of like you got to weigh the pros and the cons, you know, and I guess we'll see where we're at once the season's done. It could all change and have a couple weeks of storms and make great money and finish strong, and you know, it is what it is. It's crazy. Every time we open up the garage door here, the wind, it's like a perfect wind coming down that hill, and it blows the leaves right back in here. Insane, insane. So we got to remember too, we have one mower still out at the big commercial. Yep. We'll have to get that one. I'm going to leave it there for now just in case. This stuff's all can be burned.
Yeah, it's just, we're under a burn ban right now until 6 p.m. You're not allowed to burn.
Oh, really?
Here. Yeah, I heard it on the news the other day.
For what?
I don't know. Well, it's pretty windy right now, so you don't want to burn.
No, I understand that. It's wet.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. They just said it. We're under a burn ban until 6 p.m. at night. You're not allowed to burn. Huh. Yeah.
Hey, talking a little bit more, guys, about the snow and potentially leaving it this or that or whatever. You know, when you have trucks and, you know, you have snow plows and salt spreaders, all of that is your overhead. And we're doing really, really good where we're at. But it's kind of like moving forward, if we did leave snow removal, you know, we could reduce 2 salt spreaders. We could reduce, honestly, probably down to, what, 1 solid truck?
I would, yeah, probably an extended cab truck.
Yeah. It's definitely good to have backups for sure. But with where we're at, we would probably go back to kind of like where we were with the 2016, whenever you guys saw us running that. And we did phenomenal there. The snow removal was still part of it, but we were small enough where we could get away with plowing with 1 truck. And, you know, luckily we had no breakdowns either. We were very fortunate with that truck.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will say, having 2 trucks this season, even with what little bit we did have, it was nice as well.
Yeah.
We were both in our own trucks, doing our thing. If we had to split at times, we could do that. We didn't always have to be together.
And rethinking about that, we definitely have to have 2 trucks. Yeah, because, I mean, even throughout the year, you know, we'll have a setup for one thing and then we need to do another thing, and yeah, I'm not going to go back that far with it.
True.
You just got to think, you know, you grow a lot and you don't realize it, and then you go to like, no, we definitely got to have 2 trucks. But we could reduce that down. We wouldn't need as new of trucks. If we weren't snow plowing. We could, you know, we could get by with, you know,
A truck and a Tahoe?
Yeah, and I'm not saying you guys can't get by with older vehicles. We know that. We're just, the way our business is structured now, we don't have like an in-house mechanic. I don't have the time to be out here working on stuff like we used to. And any of you longtime subscribers, you know, we had the Ford originally starting out, and then we had the Chevy. I've had Dodge over the years, and then we had the other Ford, and now these Fords. So it's nothing against any truck brand or having new trucks or older trucks. It's just finding out what works best for your company and makes you most profitable.
Right.
But I know you're going to be putting something on a smoker, huh?
I am. I am, and I'm so excited about it.
We were sitting here, and it was kind of like one of those things, guys, where you get so busy, you're just like, you forget about it. It's like, man, we haven't smoked anything in a while, and it's because we just been so busy with everything.
Literally, like, what's best to cook?
What is
best? Just to forget about it, you know? Smoking something.
I know what's best.
What?
I know what's best.
Anyways, I'm trying to say, like, smoking meat and stuff on, like, a Traeger or whatever, like, it takes hours, and you just put it on there and forget about it.
Right.
But not completely forget about it, because you can overcook it.
So cooking clip coming up next.
Do you need help out, babe?
I do.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what, it's almost like the 4th of July out here. We got sun shining, American flag, wind blowing, got the smoker going on.
But it's still a little chilly out.
No complaints from me. Take it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come go. Yeah.
3, 2, 1 method. These are going to be on here for 3 hours. Then we'll take them in, wrap them up, and get them going, put them back on for another 3 hours.
Finger looking good. First 3 hours. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So all we're going to do is add a little bit of juice. And this will just give them like a steam bath. Probably like a half a cup in each one. There we go.
All right, so this is 2 hours, and you can tell that the meat is pulling from the ends of the bones, and that's what you want. But what we're gonna do is actually put it back in the smoker for about another hour, and I'll probably baste it with a barbecue sauce also for that last hour smoke.
So these got about 20 more minutes and they'll be about done, but I got to get this video finished. It's about 6:30. So yeah, let's see what they look like. Real quick peek. Woo-wee. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, baby. All right, guys, so an exciting video. I don't want anybody to overreact, though, because nothing is set in stone. As of right now, we don't know if we're going to leave snow removal or not, but we do have some things in the works that we have not been able to share just yet. I wish I could share some of this stuff with you guys, and it will come to light very, very soon. I know I'm kind of like super teasing you guys, but simply we have to get things through lawyers and stuff like that taken care of before we can release it. And trust me, it's been eating at me, guys. This has been something I personally have been working on since right before Cove. So we went into the Cove era, and that kind of put things on the back burners for about a year. It's coming, though, I promise you guys. And it would be one of the main reasons why, if we did leave snow removal, it would be an easy decision for us. But it's just really getting things done, being patient, Sean. Be patient, Sean. I am not a patient person, guys. I like to get things done like that. And in this instance, it's out of my control, if you know what I'm saying. I can't control it. It's waiting on other people and waiting on other processes and paperwork and stuff like that to get done. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Those ribs are going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to wait for Sean Boy and Miley and stuff to get home from sports and TQ. And yeah, we're going to enjoy dinner. So hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. TQ up. Peace. Bye-bye.